and welcome back or welcome to the Waterski Podcast. This is Matteo, your host, and the goal of this podcast is to promote the great sport of water skiing. Now, little special episode for this Saturday. I interviewed Joe Poland. His episodes are already up. But I've also interviewed last year Dorien Llewellyn, and his episodes will be up in the near future. Now, these are the two men overall skiers who battled world records and the world championships in the last 14 months, 16 months, something like that, a year and a half. At the end of their interview, I asked them a series of questions, some skiing related, some not so much, and pretty rapid fire. Quick answers, not a lot of deliberation, let's say. And I went through the pain of mixing that, which was fun. I learned a lot, but it was quite extensive editing. But I think it came out all right. And so since I didn't get a chance to publish as much as I wanted in the last 2 months, I thought, why not throw in an extra episode this week? I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you on Tuesday for another new episode of the Waterski Podcast. Enjoy. Okay, name.
Joel Poland.
Dorien Llewellyn. Dorien Lewis Llewellyn.
Age.
22.
25. It's incredible.
Height.
5'10".
Hey, depends on what sport you'd ask me in. If it was hockey, I would say at least 5'8", if not more. For skiing, probably more like 5'7". I'm really 5'7.5".
Weight.
Right now, 170. Fighting weight, 160.
Probably I hovered this year around 145. Right before the Worlds, I slimmed down a little bit, adrenaline, everything, 142, 141. And then, right after the Worlds, went right up to 150. So,
what country are you representing in water skiing?
Great Britain.
I'm currently representing Canada and will be for a long foreseeable future.
Stance.
Left for slalom, right for trick.
Right foot forward.
Current slalom personal best.
In tournament, 4 at 41. In practice, 2 at 43.
2 at 41. And hoping to bump that up in the next year.
Current trick personal best.
11,620.
11,840.
Current jump personal best.
69.5.
230 feet, 70.0 meters on the dot.
Do you think he knows your PBs?
Yeah.
Yes. And I know his as well.
How many times did you break the world overall record?
2.
I broke it once, it got denied, and then I broke it twice in the same day, which means I only have held one, but I've actually broken it 3 times.
First time you ran 10.75 in a tournament?
In Australia Nationals 2018.
Oh, actually, that was a while ago. I went from a bunch of 3 at 39s to running it in 2017 at the Canadian Nationals in Winnipeg. Drew Ross was driving, so, thanks, Drew. And ran a half at 41 because Drew said, don't S-turn 1, try to get to 2.
First time over 11,000 points?
Shalom Park at the Under 21 Worlds.
Shoot, I don't remember. Wait, no, sorry. I do know this. The Worlds, the finals of the Worlds in Malaysia. I tricked 11,210 points in Malaysia in the finals. Finished 5th, kind of was shocked not to make the podium, but that was, just a testament to how good trick is.
First time over 200 feet?
Hazelwoods at Stokes Jump Pro Tournament.
Yeah, I know this one because I spent a whole year, a 12-month period of jumping between 197 and 199, and then I finally went 204 at the King of Darkness at Hancock in 2000 and it's either 17 or 18. Shoot, I don't remember what year.
Speaking of 200 feet, what are your thoughts on Jacinta breaking that barrier?
Absolutely incredible. I was there when she did it. and she knew she was going to do it. But really, really awesome to see.
Oh, so cool. If anybody deserved it in the women's side, obviously all those girls are awesome and they're just troopers in their own sense for, going out and doing what we do. But she is amazing and she deserves it. And I know that it's been on her mind for so long, and the memory of Ray pushing her to keep doing it, and to see her do that was really inspiring.
Who was your main competitor in the under 14s?
Rob Hazelwood.
Probably Brando Caruso. Back when I was skiing for Austria, the two of us were both the slalom guys and also the overall guys.
Your favorite ice cream flavor?
Salted caramel.
Probably like a banana peanut butter type. I know that's not a specific flavor, but that's a good combo, like a Cold Stone banana peanut butter thing.
What is your favorite trick to throw?
Supermob 5.
I would say doing front flips back to back. I have a long history of not being able to do heel side front flips, so when I finally got both, pretty cool to be able to do those.
What is his favorite trick to throw?
I feel like he likes front flip.
Oh, it's got to be Supermob 5, I'd imagine.
Sing your national anthem.
God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. God save our Queen.
Geez. I'm not really the big singer here. Okay. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, with all our sons command.
What is the song you listen before a jump tournament?
Anything AC/DC.
I listen to anything up-tempo and something that really gets you pumped up. So like electro or rap or stuff like that. And I would say my favorite song right before jump this year was White Line.
Sing a bit of it.
Thunder. Na 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 thunder.
Well, the White Line is kind of a no lyric song, so I couldn't even sing it for you. I'm going to use that as my excuse.
Which skier were you idolizing growing up?
Adam Sadamar.
First and foremost, my dad, also my mom, and then, guys like Ryan Dodd and Alexei Jarnasek and Will Asher. And having grown up in the ski community, I've gotten to know all these guys super well, even when I was really, really young. So there's a lot of guys. John Travers and Natty, for them to take me in these last couple of years, there's so many good people in the sport.
Favorite ski site to ski at?
Matt Reaney's.
I love home. Also like to ski at Palm Bay. Really like Jack's. Especially after the Worlds. I'll never get tired of seeing that Trick Lake now, having won.
Favorite ski site to chill at?
Probably Matt Reaney's.
Fischlham, Austria, for sure. Or any ski lake with my cousin Sebastian and the Dion brothers.
Favorite soap for your jump bindings?
Oh, Publix white soap. It's rare, but if they've got it.
Oh, the white Publix soap is so good. We haven't really been able to use it because it's gone. But yeah, definitely that soap for sure.
Worst color combination for a slalom handle?
Pink. I hate it.
Ooh, man, I've seen a pink and a light blue. That was interesting, although I could see why people like that. Probably like if there's a brown and a yellow. I haven't seen that, but that would look pretty rough.
What is the best compliment you've ever received about your skiing?
I don't know. I don't normally get that many from my coaches. Kind of just tell me I suck.
It would probably be people saying that my technique looks similar to my dad's, especially in jump, for sure. Although people like to make the joke that my jumping looks pretty because my dad used to say it's pretty short.
What is one thing your coach tells you to do and you just can't do it?
Hillside front flip.
Ooh. My dad tells me to spin slower on some tricks, and I try so hard, but I'm a spinner. I like spinning.
Best slalom skier of all time and why?
Jamie Bouchane, and I love watching his style and just kind of like the way he was. was really awesome seeing him ski.
I mean, recently it's hard to argue Nate, just with the score level and winning tournaments. But Andy Mappel is one of my favorite skiers of all time, and you can't argue against him either. I mean, he was so good, so dominant, and such a great guy.
Best trick skier of all time and why?
Alexei. I mean, his spins, seeing him do super mode, like he was the first tricker in my eyes to like really go outside the box.
That's hard because Ace did the biggest tricks that you could possibly think of, and Ace obviously still holds the world record. That being said, nobody's ever dreamed that we would be able to get in 6 flips and 5 tricks, which Pato's done. I think if Pato keeps this up, he could very easily become the world's best tricker, and obviously a lot of us are going to try to stop him and be the best ourselves.
Best jump skier of all time and why?
Freddy Krueger. I mean, 14 Masters wins. It's been all the way through all the events, like from small skis, ski fly. I mean, ski fly world record by itself is just insane.
Geez, I mean, again, Ryan, it's hard to argue against Ryan when he went 254 when, that was something that people didn't even know if we could do. If, you can argue Freddie and my dad as well, especially the era that they jumped in. I think they're super similar in their accomplishments in jump, and to be able to do that back when the boats maybe weren't as strong, to think that my dad went 240 without the MT speeds that we get today is absolutely mind-blowing.
Tell him something he doesn't know about you.
I'm his biggest fan on Instagram.
Something that most people in the world probably don't know is that I played violin when I was in elementary school. And I mean, can't play it now, couldn't really play it then. And I went to a concert. I was in the concert and I didn't know a single song, so I had to fake the whole thing as if I was playing.
Favorite board or card game?
Monopoly all day, every day.
I love chess. Huge chess fan. Also when I go to Austria with the Bonemans, we love playing Catan, and that's such a good interactive game. Really love seeing everybody get really upset and intense about it.
Favorite toe trick?
Toe wake 5.
I mean, this is going to be tough because I actually haven't done this one in a tournament, but toe line 5 is awesome. It's a trick I've been working on, and it's getting better, but it just feels so nice when you come off and you're spinning fast and it goes well. Also, toe line front, really cool just because not a lot of people do it.
Least favorite toe trick?
Toho.
I would say the toe line 5 out of the wrap because everybody says it's so easy and yet I struggle with it. So,
Furthest jump you've ever done?
69.5.
In tournament. I'm one of those guys that I've jumped farther in tournaments than I've ever have in practice. And typically right before a tournament, if I'm jumping 215, I probably am going to go in 220s in the tournament. If I'm jumping 220, then, things could get really fun in the tournament.
Is 260 feet possible in jumping at all?
100%.
I would like to think so for sure. I've been taking a bit more of a step-by-step approach when it comes to jump, thinking, I got to go 240 and then 250. And then once I get 250, I think then we'll see if it's possible. But Ryan says it is, so I trust him.
Best present you've ever received?
A new slalom ski from Radar.
Oh, man. Well, hockey equipment growing up was always cool. Can't beat that. A new hockey stick was always the jam. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that because as a kid you didn't want anything else.
Give him props about his skiing.
I underestimated him in jump, but this year, seeing him jump 230, I'm just like in awe of his style of jump and how smooth he is and how easy he makes it look. I mean, I'm a really big fan of watching him jump. I actually watch him jump and try to learn from it myself.
I mean, hey, you know what? The creativity to come up with new tricks, to go out and to try new stuff and not be afraid of falling is really remarkable. It's not as easy as he makes it look to go out there and to try things and to know that you're probably going to slam a couple times, and he makes it look simple.
Say something to the fine people who listen to the Waterski podcast.
Keep listening, guys. It's only going to get better. Can't wait to be back again next time.
Dedicated and very in tune with the details of the sport. And I think obviously they're learning more, but I think this podcast definitely teaches you a lot about the minds and the works of the sport itself. Thank you.